good. We're on. Who's around? Who's watching? Right, I'm going to fiddle with these. One person is watching. Brian,
All
what's
right.
happening?
Big moment. Congratulations, whoever's watching.
It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
One person. Now. 13 people.
All right. A good chance 5 of those people have strats.
Well, let's put it to them. Let's find out.
Yeah. Could I see these people? You could just see these people.
I can see the people, but you can't.
I bet you they look great.
They're all delicious. But the thing is, I've only got... I want to know where the comments are. Where are the comments? There must be comments.
Come on, comment. They got to be commenting on us. We look great.
There must be. Where's this stuff? View comments. Where's that? How do I do this? Sorry.
All right.
I just don't know what I'm doing.
This is my first Skype.
Yeah, you've had that address for ages and then you just haven't used it. And
Apparently.
somebody else has taken your email address.
Yeah, and use some kind of like ICP picture or something, some like crazy clown or something. That was wild.
I thought it might be you from the picture, but no.
Could be. Crazy clown.
Could be. Right, where is
Do the
everybody?
people seem like do they seem like they're having a great time so far?
2 people have given us thumbs up.
That's great.
So that's a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the comments are. Why? Here we go. Yes.
All right.
Found them. Okay, right. Here is my comment, says Alma.
That's a nice comment.
That's pretty good. We're here, there are comments. We can say anything we like, they said.
That'd be great on a sign. We're here, we have comments.
Yes. But that's basically what they're shouting at us. So, I'm going to introduce you to everybody.
Good. All right.
Okay, everyone, this is Brian Langan, otherwise known as Langor. Those of you who know about the darkness will remember the video. What was it for again? It was Nothing's Gonna Stop Us video.
Stop us.
And there's a scene in it when it's real life action, and it sort of pans across a collection of cassettes that are all Darkness albums, some fictional, some future factual, but all of them created and designed by Brian, who's an actor,
Me.
an artist, a musician, a Renaissance man.
Mm-hmm. Ex-basketball player.
I didn't know about your basketball.
Didn't work out. It didn't work out, folks. Somehow.
Everyone's saying, hi, Brian. Hey, Brian. Yes,
hello,
Kyle,
everyone.
The animated one. That's right.
All right.
Yeah. So, this is good. Right.
Yeah.
So you wanted to discuss, what do you want to talk about again?
A lot of things. Anything you want to talk about. We could talk about dipping sauces. We could talk about dumb acoustics.
Mm-hmm. Bad riffs.
Bad riffs. I got tons of those. Who's got a Strat?
Yeah, okay. That's a good question, actually. That's a question for the wider audience. Brian's wondering if any of you guys have got a Strat. So please declare your Strat ownership if you have such a guitar. Aidan says, hello, Brian. Kim says, great video. Sup, dude, says Lucinda.
Oh, she sounds cool.
Yeah, Rachel says, I like Brian already.
That's good. Rachel sounds great. You got a great crew here.
Yeah, they're all lovely people. Dipping sauces. Sierra's excited about the dipping sauces.
As they should be.
She says, dipping sauces, a man after my own heart.
Yeah, it's my favorite food.
Mm-hmm. Not the thing you put in it, the actual sauce itself.
Yeah, everything else is just a vehicle.
Right, a vessel for the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Sarah's just said, I do not have a Strat.
Yet.
Kyle says no Strat. Someone's... yes, Laurie recognises you from Sweatheart.
That's right. Thanks, Laurie. Good band.
Yeah, good. But what's happening to Sweat Heart? Is Tom too busy running to do that stuff?
Probably. I don't know. We talked about doing another show at some point, but then things went nuts. I was actually filming something with Tom yesterday, and we were talking about how like we miss making videos. That was our favorite part. Just dressing up and being gumballs. But I'm sure we'll do something at some point.
The first time I ever saw you was when there was like some footage of a pub gig somewhere, and I think you were playing like a cover of Hot Blooded.
Possible, very possible.
And then it was the solo, and I think it was probably Pat doing a solo, and then but the camera panned round, and because it was someone else's guitar solo, you were just doing the yo-yo.
That's right. I forgot about my yo-yo bit. It's not a bad bit.
The yo-yo solo is a total scene stealer. You know, if I was doing a solo, I'd really, really hate that. Someone else's.
Well, next time Dan takes one, I'll give you the yo-yo.
Yeah.
YOLO solo.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, thanks.
So I was really impressed by that.
Thanks. I was impressed in Sweatheart. We had this guy Rabbi who would mainly just like sing backups, look handsome, and like shake a tambourine.
Yeah.
And Sweatheart was like, for those who don't know, we were like a 9-piece band sometimes. So there's like so much shit going on, and I look over and Rabbi's at the front of the stage just flipping a coin.
Was it during a guitar solo?
Possible. I mean, I pretty much just soloed over everything,
Yeah. So there's a great likelihood that there was a guitar solo happening.
Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have the yo-yo bit.
Yeah, I need that. It's brilliant.
Full disclosure, it was a yo-yo ball because I don't really know how to yo-yo, so it was a yo-yo ball that.
Oh well,
this is what the Patreon people get. They get these insider tips.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to yo-yo, get a yo-yo ball. It comes right back up.
So it just bounces on the ground, does it?
No, it just like has like a some
so it's
kind
a
of
sphere instead of a.
Yeah, it's a sphere, but it like automatically comes back up.
Aha. Oh, you mean it's got like some sort of engine inside, a motor inside it or something?
Yeah, definitely a mechanism.
Aha. Well, that's really cool. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sophie is asking if Brian can sing. I'll answer that for you. Yes, he can sing.
Thank you.
In Philadelphia, Brian came on stage with The Darkness, and we did It's Only Love, and Brian took Bryan Adams's parts, and I took Tina's, on account of you were named after Bryan Adams, weren't you?
Rumor has it, yes.
But then your dad wanted to change the spelling because otherwise it'd be too much like the person you're actually being named after.
Yeah, because if somebody met me, they're like, "Oh, you're Brian, like Bryan Adams." Probably not.
Yeah, and then you could say no with an I.
Yeah, totally different.
Yeah.
But even though I was named after them,
that's a different name.
Yeah, it's up for debate in my family. I'm gonna say I was because I want to believe that.
Yeah. There's 2 stories about my name as well. One of them was Justin Hayward from the Moody Blues. And the other one, which is probably more likely but a bit sadder, is my dad had a fancy French shirt made by a company called Justin, and they thought it sounded exotic. So
that's way cool. You're named after a shirt.
But you don't even see shirts. You only look into eyes.
That's true. I look people in the eyes, not their shirt.
Mm.
But I'm just one. I'm just one person.
You are just one person, but yeah.
Yeah.
But you do
That's great.
4 different things. Oh, Lucinda's asking an important question. Do you have a Strat?
Yes, I do. Do you want to see it?
Anyone want to see it? Vicky says cool. Chelsea says hello. I guess that's a yes, isn't it? Sierra thinks so. Yes. Let's have a look at your Strat then.
I got to get this mask off the Strat. I made a mask for quarantine. It's made out of chip bags.
What's the I bit then?
It's the Pringle tops. Strat, Barkley.
That's cool. I like that. It's a power Strat, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But it's only got the 21 frets, right?
All right.
No, it's just that when you see a power Strat, you expect to see the extra fret, don't you?
You do. But this one can play open chords and bar chords.
Ah, it's a multi-Strat.
Yeah, that's my Strat.
Wow, I love the finish on it. What do they call that again?
I think it's called like Gold Burst, even though it's orange.
But there's no burst.
I know.
It's weird.
The burst comes from within, Justin.
It certainly does. And what do you call that? What's the name of it? You know, you're not allowed to name your own guitar.
I don't think I have. We'll call it Adams.
Somebody just tried to call me. That was weird.
Better be important.
I don't think it is. Can't even figure out who that was.
Student loans.
Huh, weird. Sophie says it's beautiful.
Thanks, Sophie. I think so.
The burst comes from Brian, says Sierra. So.
That's right, Sierra. And you too.
And it also comes from Sierra as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Burst from within.
Yeah. Right. So dipping sauces then.
Yeah.
What are they? Well, I don't know actually. I think I like. I'm not much of a barbecue enthusiast. I like something with a bit more of Eastern, something a bit more Eastern. You know, like
a harissa aioli?
No, that's North African, isn't it? Wouldn't it be?
Don't know. Kind of guess. Bad with geography.
They should have maybe it'd be good to get like a map of the world and then just put the various different sauces on there.
Yeah.
And then as you're dipping, you could go around all the different.
Okay, so harissa is a South Africa thing?
North Africa, I think. It's probably more like Morocco or Tunisia or something like that.
Do you mean like further east dipping sauces?
Yeah, I mean kind of like Asia.
Hanzu? Yeah.
Yeah,
like
hanzu. Or even just a sweet chili, something simple like a nice Thai sweet chili.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Or even curry sauce, curry dipping sauce.
Yeah, that works. I like anything that's like, it's usually like the special sauce at a restaurant. It's usually creamy with like a pinkish orange hue and it's a little bit spicy. They might call it like the boom boom sauce or like kick-ass sauce. It always has some dumb name, but it's usually like the special sauce. But that's usually good.
If it's that color, mayonnaise with some you know,
some shit in it.
Some shit in it.
Yeah, either like sriracha mayo or like chipotle mayo.
Yeah.
Ooh, if God forbid you give me like a horseradishy type sauce, that's nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean like something a bit wasabi-ish?
Yeah. Or a Burger King zesty sauce. I'm not a big Burger King fan, but the zesty sauce is delightful.
Wow.
Got some horseradish in it.
Love
dipping sauce. If you get like 4 or 5 of them going, some fries, it's great.
Do you ever just close your eyes and then just take whatever you happen to hit, or do you have somebody spin the?
Spin this. That's good. Yeah, sauce roulette.
Yeah,
that's good.
Dipping sauce
like
roulette. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Alison's asking an important question. This is a cultural question, actually. What is ranch?
Ranch? Good question. I feel like I've researched this a bunch. I mean, it's a dressing, very popular dipping sauce. I feel like I've researched this before, and I can't get to the bottom of what makes ranch.
Has it got garlic in it?
It's usually got garlic. I think dill is a part of ranch. I did research that the Hidden Valley Ranch, the most popular brand, is like the first to do the ranch, and everyone else just rips them off. But what is ranch?
Was it?
Yes, the Hidden Valley Farms. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As far as like what it is itself, I'm not really sure. It's delightful, but it's probably the most at least in America, the most popular like dressing that also works as a dipping sauce.
But it's white, isn't it? It's like it looks like a French dressing, but it doesn't have as much flavor as a French dressing. I don't think.
No, it depends. Sometimes like you'll get like at a fancy restaurant, they'll make their own ranch and it's pretty strong. But it's usually white with some like flecks.
Like a tartare.
Maybe like yes, very much like a tartare with no like chunks.
Okay. Anybody? There's some more. Jake says that ranch is watery flavoured mayonnaise. It's a bit
interesting.
A bit dismissive, I think.
Watery. I like the idea of watery flavoured.
Yeah, just to add some water flavour to it.
Is that like when you're eating like an ice pop and you suck all the juice out first, and you're just stuck with like the kind of like piece of ice that has a little bit of juice left? Is that like watery?
That's how they make ranch. They freeze French
so.
dressing, suck all the flavour out of it, and then the rest of it they melt back into the pot, and that's ranch.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Now, ranch wouldn't be my go-to, but tell you what, you put some sriracha in there or some hot sauce in the ranch.
Mm-hmm.
That'll help it.
Oh, so you do a sort of dipping sauce cocktail?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Definitely.
You really are a connoisseur.
Because you want to get rid of that. You want to get rid of that mostly watery taste.
Uh-huh.
So hot sauce to do that.
Yeah. Sam is now even more dismissive, and she says ranch is puke-flavored mayonnaise.
I mean, I can see that. It has like something maybe in the dill has that like pungent, kind of like, I think feta cheese has a little bit of like puke taste to it.
Mm.
I like feta cheese. So maybe Sam, I'll take that more than watery flavored mayo.
Mm-hmm.
Puke flavored mayo. Sure.
Okay, so we'll go with the puke.
Yeah, if you ate a bunch of dill maybe and then Ralphed.
Kat's asking a crucial question. What about Thousand Island dressing?
Is that the one? Is that like the Big Mac sauce type thing, where it's like?
Yeah, I think it is.
Russian. It's like French dressing with like French or Russian dressing with like relish in it or something.
What's Russian? Is that pink?
Russian. I think it's like pink.
You get it in
America
when you have a what's it called, the what's that sandwich called with the pastrami and
Reuben?
Yeah, Reuben.
Reuben. I think that's what. Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, I wouldn't pick it as a dipping sauce, but I'll take it. There's not much I won't. Not many dipping sauces I'll turn down. I will say
how do you
barbecue
feel
is
about how do you feel about béarnaise sauce?
I don't know if I know béarnaise sauce. What's that?
People have it with steak. It's yellow. I think tarragon is the main ingredient in there. It's sort of yellow. Guys, is it tarragon? I think it's tarragon. Get in. If you, I mean, of course, steak restaurants are not part of my life, but
yeah,
you get it
still
steak.
dip it.
I don't think it's. I think it's probably got a lot of egg and butter and stuff in it. I just wonder. It's one of the things I miss actually. That was.
Yeah, béarnaise sauce. I've never seen it, so I'm interested. And
yeah, I recommend it.
America, we use a lot of A1 or Worcestershire sauce on steak.
A1 is HP sauce, but actually a little bit watery. A watery version of the British HP sauce.
Okay, that has sardines in it, right? Or anchovies, rather. I think it has anchovies.
Yeah, it might have molasses, that kind of stuff.
Molasses and anchovy, classic.
Mm-hmm. What a combo.
Yeah.
It's got the molasses and anchovy 1-2 punch, and it's brown.
Yep. Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Put it on a steak.
Put it on a steak. I would never use it on a steak. That's a crime to me. But French fries, you know.
Okay. That's the people using it over there, where you're from?
Yeah, well, when I first encountered A1 sauce, I couldn't believe they were calling it a steak sauce.
Really?
I just couldn't believe it.
That's like the only thing I know people use it on here.
Yeah.
Maybe a potato.
A sausage?
Okay.
That's what you should use it for, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Now I know. HP sauce.
Yeah. HP, béarnaise. These are the things you need to try.
I gotta look into béarnaise sauce.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you show us your COVID mask? I think it's really effective and stylish too. So you had to have two tubes of Pringles for the eyes, right? To get for the lids.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it's just some other crisps packets.
Yeah, when quarantine first started, it was scary and weird. Could you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, loud and clear.
But, it was a lot of like, we were, even afraid to leave our house to like go for walks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of like, well, I'm just gonna sit around and eat some chips.
And
eat some chips, made a mask.
So do you wear the mask when you go to get chips?
Of course.
And then if you can't communicate, then at least they can see.
I could just go.
Yeah, 2 bags of this. Yeah. What does the bit on the front do then? Is that a voice changer or just to capture words?
Kind of. Got some breathing holes in it.
Uh-huh.
But I forgot to put the breathing holes inside, so it's hot in here.
Oh yeah. I can tell you're getting hot, actually. It's pretty
Steam it
good.
up.
Well, it looks cool.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Justin.
No worries. All held together with sellotape. It's brilliant.
Yeah. We don't want to get too stuck in there.
No, that's true.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, I got a question.
Go on.
What's Eric Clapton's favorite type of violin?
A Stradivarius.
Good work. I knew you'd get it. I wrote it.
That sounds like one of your ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do some more Strat puns where the answer always has Strat in?
Could do that. I mean, I don't know if did you, I'm assuming you had roommates at some point in your life?
Mm-hmm.
Did they play music?
Sometimes.
Did they have Strats?
I don't think I've ever lived with someone that has a Strat.
No. I was hoping you would call it the Strat Flat.
Aha, yeah. That would be
Maybe
good.
Yeah.
So, but you'd need to have, like, everybody in the flat would have to have a Strat.
I have a Strat. Yeah, I live in a Strat Flat right now. Well, my girlfriend doesn't have a Strat, but she would have a Strat, she said, if she played guitar.
Right.
So that kind of, yeah.
So she's showing willing to have a Strat.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of your catchphrases, isn't it? Is that a Strat? Whenever you hear a guitar part.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. The Strat. It's my first guitar.
But it's the most versatile of guitars.
That's what they say.
Hmm.
And you could look at any like sitcom in the back of the kid's room. There's usually like a red Strat with a white pickguard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the red Strat that you used to be able to get from Argos. Do you have Argos in America?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
But
My first guitar was a red.
They call it Candy Apple Red, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Or
Sounds
Fiesta
great.
Red? Which one is it? Fiesta Red.
Candy Apple's the more shiny one. I think I had a Fiesta Red, which is more of a matte.
Classic.
It was well they told me it was made in the same factory as Fender. It was a Carrera guitar. The frets were never filed down, so when I tried to play guitar, I'd cut myself. And as a kid, I was like, well, I guess electric guitars is really hard. They never filed the frets down.
That's disgusting, isn't it? It's death trap.
Yeah, it was a Strat.
Okay, so Lucinda is saying that Fender is life.
Okay.
I think they're making some really good guitars at the moment as well.
Yep.
My Charvel. This is it the same factory as Fender? I think it's
made in the same factory.
It's something to do with Fender anyway, because as a Charvel guy, I have to talk to Fender to get my guitars and hats and things.
That's cool. I like as a Charvel guy.
I'm the Charvel guy.
You should start most sentences with that.
As a Charvel guy.
You go to like get ice cream, like, what would you have? As a Charvel guy, I think I'm going to go with the Rocky Road.
Nice. That's good. As a Charvel guy, I'm going to have to urge you to try Béarnaise sauce.
Yeah.
I think you'd love it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it really adds some gravitas to every opinion that you have.
Yeah.
As a Charvel guy.
Yeah. So I was thinking for your folks, we could like share a chord from one of the new songs we've been working on.
Just
share
the
one
first
of the chords.
chord.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do it then. First chord on 3, and then we'll see if we're playing this.
All right.
3.
Ready?
2, 1. G. Yeah, G.
Yeah. So look out for our new songs. Mine has a G, yours is a G.
It starts off with a G. There's other chords as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Didn't Charvel burn down? Did it burn down? No.
Oh no.
It has risen from the ashes like a phoenix, and is.
That's why they put out the Charvel Phoenix guitar.
Yeah, the Firebird XL4.
Yeah. Also Phoenix.
It's basically a Strat.
Yeah, was that a Strat?
Yeah, might as well be.
Did you ever have a PV Raptor?
Is that the amp?
No, it's like their Strat.
Aha.
90s.
Was it like wood finish?
Mm-hmm. It looked like a Strat.
I think my guitar teacher had one.
PV Raptor.
I didn't realise it was a Raptor. If I'd have known that, I'd have bought it off him.
Yeah. I think Hondo made a Stinger or a Stingray was their Strat.
Yeah.
Hondo.
Okay.
Did you have a lot of Hondo growing up?
Never had a Hondo, but always wanted one.
There must have been like Carrera and Hondo must have been like the local place that was like the shitty guitars that the local spot got.
Right.
So everybody would have like a Hondo or a Carrera.
Do you think
made in the same factory?
I reckon, yeah. Carreras sounds promising though.
Yeah. So I've been playing a lot of acoustic, and I got a white acoustic.
Mm-hmm. What does that knob do on it?
Oh, it's a real shitty pickup.
Aha. Okay.
It was like $12. I got that.
And then what do you plug that into? I can't see a cable coming off it.
It's got a wonderful 1/8" out cable.
Ah, the best.
Like most good guitars.
Mm-hmm.
And then check this out. My dad got me this a while ago. I don't know if you've ever seen this.
Yes, double cutaway. Nice.
Acoustic SG.
Well, who makes that?
Couldn't tell you. I just put. There's no name.
What about in the middle? Is there a sticker in the hole?
Just says model number 16151, made in China.
Mm-hmm. The
Sticker in the hole.
Reassuring seal of approval. Is that a Fishman?
Couldn't tell you. Got an EQ.
It's got an EQ though.
So I've been playing acoustic. That's what I've been doing, folks.
Yeah. What do you do for busking and stuff, or just for a more acoustic?
No.
Set?
I'm working on this kind of like a Castle pop folk album, basically like Donovan Warship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on like finger picking stuff.
Nice.
And it's kind of like there's no zone in my house to like set up pedals and amps and shit. So I'm like an acoustic guy.
But
what do the fans think about
double cutaway SG acoustic guy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Super cool.
And I got a white acoustic, classy.
What you wanted to ask the guys something, Brian?
I'm asking what do they think about the acoustics?
Do you guys like acoustics?
Do you guys play acoustics too?
Hands up who plays acoustics. It's just us, Brian.
No acoustics?
Everyone else is on Charvels and stuff, I think. There's a few Charvels out there. Nikki says acoustic is beautiful. Acoustic is so beautiful.
Some might say it's stunning.
Dazzling.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, people love them, but don't play them.
Yeah. You'll find somebody like in college with a black acoustic in their dorm that they don't play.
Right.
Black Ovation.
Yeah. I showed you my acoustic earlier.
Beautiful thing. Beautiful, wonderful backpacker.
Backpackers.
D.
And what's that?
Sick. Stunning instrument. Look at the thing.
Isn't it lovely? It's like a sword. I thought you'd like this because it's got a slightly medieval vibe to it.
It is sword-like. Or a paddle.
Aha, yes. So you could actually, be in a boat and row around the moat. And then when you get to the drawbridge, just do a little song.
Yeah. I think that should be your next move. That could be your socially distant concert.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a lot of moats in Switzerland?
There's boats everywhere, yeah. A lot of lakes. And actually, I went to a restaurant the other day that was in a castle which had a moat and some ducks on it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't think the ducks were particularly, imposing. I thought that they'd probably be better off putting crocodiles or pike or something like that in there.
Right. I don't think I've ever eaten next to a duck before. How'd that go?
There was a window between the dining area and the ducks. They were in the moat. I was inside the castle.
That sounds wonderful.
Safe as houses.
What'd you have?
A salad. I had a salad. But there was steak with béarnaise sauce on the menu. And
I gotta get into this.
People were dipping into it. All sorts.
We'll look into it.
Mm. What's everybody thinking? Who loves Brian then?
You could ask me something. Ask me anything.
Oh yeah, ask Brian some questions.
Interactive.
Todd says Peabody Hotel in Memphis. They should put eels in the moat. They should. They should.
At least one skeleton.
That'd be handy. On a boat.
Yeah.
Jane says my back is killing me.
Me too.
Because we're hunched over waiting for questions to come.
Yeah.
Derek has asked if we can talk about bad riffs.
Oh yeah, we could definitely. Who asked that?
Derek Antos.
Oh, cool. I'd love to talk about bad riffs. I often write bad riffs on purpose. Well, most people make them on accident. But if you want to hear some of my bad riffs,
I think everybody wants to hear your bad. Derek, I'm sure Derek wants to hear them.
Cool. So I'd like to torture my roommates and girlfriends with some riffs, and here's one. It's called the Get Some Boys. It's bad.
That's not a bad riff.
Then there's this one I call Suck at Your Job. It goes like this.
Is that a Strat? Sounds like a Strat.
Yeah, it's a Strat.
Which pickup are you on?
That's Suck at Your Job.
What is it?
Well,
what's that?
I never said they were easy.
Oh yeah. Oh. I would do it up here. Something like that.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You do it anywhere.
Yeah.
Imagine any key.
Oh, would it have a key change it like a blues progression?
It can go anywhere you want.
And always be bad.
That's the beauty about the bad riff. This is my newest one. Roommates like this one.
What is that? What's that? Show me the first bit. Like
Yeah.
That?
And then it goes, this is the hard part.
That last note's amazing.
It's tough.
What's the last note? F. Yeah.
It's gross. But you have to do it down here because you only have so much room.
Yeah, so you've only got like a little bit of slidage. It's great.
Yeah.
That's so bad. It's brilliant.
Bad riff. Yeah.
It's weird though because from bad riffs you can get great songs out. You know, I was trying to make the other guys laugh with the first riff of "I Believe in a Thing Called Love." That's like that was me doing what you're doing now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We call it.
Right, guys. Can you imagine? That's how all the best things start as jokes and then just become the thing. I'm not sure if this one will make it.
So yeah, that's like so. For the folks who don't know, I play in a band called Cock 107, where pretty much all the songs are based on bad riffs. And this is one of my favorites.
It's brilliant. So how?
Yeah.
Show me the first. What's the interval between the first two? Is that?
Yeah.
Show me the last bit. Because it's pretty cool when it gets into the more like a third thing. That fifth thing is dreadful.
It's terrible. But that's the thing. Half of these bad riffs are hard to play.
Yeah, yeah.
So just torturing ourselves. Like,
yeah.
I got to play this bad riff, and it's not that easy to play.
But towards the end of that bad riff, it gets a little bit Jimmy Pagey when he got that kind of, that kind of stuff is cool.
Yeah.
This first bit is appalling.
I know.
But in a good way.
I got this one that I don't even know how I play it, but it's...
Yes! Oh, you got to teach me that. That's brilliant.
It's tough. I don't know how.
So the first bit.
Close.
Ah.
Yeah. Wait.
It's cool.
It's close.
I mean,
What do
you've
you
been
think
doing
of
your.
that,
You've been,
I don't know how to play it. Comments. What do you think of that riff? Stinks. Good.
People saying, "Go on, Brian. That's shreddy." Parallel fifths. The composition rule gods are going to come and get you. That's Imogen, who she's somewhat of a musician.
Sounds like it.
Jess says you're insanely talented.
Thank you.
Sherry is asking if you play slide guitar. That's a good question.
I don't. I could try. I've
question
tried.
is-
I haven't practiced. I think.
The thing about slide guitar is that everybody does that thing where they tune it and then they're just sliding around. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it's just cheating. But
Yeah.
you want to get you want to get it so you can play slide with regular tuning. Then you're
Right.
a guitar hero. That's what I think.
I can never figure it out.
Best way to do is because like in oh shit, I can't find my slide. I want to show you something cool. I've discovered that like if you go like when you're just playing normal guitar and you go that's a bad riff. But what I love about what I love about that is on slide is like you'd get the naturally going because you'd be coming back up from there. So it'd be like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, but I wish I could find the
Yeah.
slide to show you.
You think you could also get that like slide on
That the slide on the last F would be really effective, just going down those three semis, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck is my slide? This is really infuriating. What's this one? What's that?
Just noodling.
So do you set out to make bad?
I'll give you some bad riff while you look for your slide, okay?
Okay then, yeah, I'm gonna find it.
That's pretty bad.
It's got me dancing, man. That's cool. You know what? When you get into bad riff well, it's really could be like a bonus track on a Tower of Power song or something.
It's something. My roommate's been trying to get me to gig out just doing bad riffs. But,
you know, that normal tuning.
You can do it. I can never figure it out.
Well, the thing to do, right? Here's a tip for you. If you think about like a guitar solo that you know how to play, like say for example Hotel California, and then try and figure it out just all on slides. Like, what would it be? Yeah. You know? You know? Or, I don't know.
What if you did like a Ventures type band called like Slide or Die, but you just play every song with everybody has slides?
Brilliant. Even the bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Slide or Die. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Could you play this on the slide?
No, it gets way worse when you try and do it on slide. And also, I don't think I can
Doesn't get much worse.
That's just, the only way to make a bad riff worse is to try it on slide.
That's true. Maybe add some pinchies.
The best one is a pinchy that doesn't quite catch. That's
Yeah, I'm not that great at pinchies either. Anybody else? Anybody good at pinchies? Is that what they're called?
I think they're called is it pinch harmonics? One of my friends was talking about that.
You could just ruin classic riffs with pinchies. I think Van Halen did that. Probably.
Yeah, totally. He pinches everything. I actually think he wants to cut cut that nail.
Yeah, he has a little ridge in his thumb. Pinch.
Yeah.
Let's go to the comments. What do you want? Any questions?
Okay. Jane says, how much is he charging you, Justin, for this lesson? That's between Brian and I. He is going to get paid, though. So
per pinchy.
Sarah says, yeah, we have a per pinchy arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Jay? Will this live stream be saved? Yes.
Oh, save.
Yes, Amy, we're going to be saving it. Don't worry. Slide, ride or die. These bad riffs are all better than what I could do, says Mariana.
Keep up, Mariana. You can do it.
Zach Wilde already ruins about every riff with pinchies.
Good point.
This podcast needs to be called Slides and Pinchies. I don't know. There's something earlier that is that a strat? I just think every time you're on, it should be is that a strat? Part 1.
I feel like I've been like, there's always someone who thinks that they don't play guitar, but they like see a guitar. I'm like, oh, is that a strat? To let you know, like they know what a strat is.
Yeah. You know, my dad's got one of those, a really good one. He said, I was asking him to sort of prepare a listing to sell some of my studio gear, because I was going to move into an apartment and I wanted to have a smaller rig. And so it's like, yeah, all right, so what is it then? Full-on recording studio.
Full on
recording studio.
That's awesome.
That's his, is that a strat?
Full on recording studio is awesome.
So what was it? Full-on recording studio, yeah. That's it then.
Half on, Dad. It's a half on studio.
No, it's not full-on. If it was, I'd keep it, you know.
That's awesome.
Okay. Kim asks, what's your favourite style of music? Acoustic music?
Star Wars.
Star Wars style of music.
I feel like the most music I've listened to most for the majority of my life is like '60s like psychedelic type stuff.
Yeah.
Like pop. Like
Some of your solo stuff has been like that, hasn't it?
yeah, that's like what I like the most. Like '67, '68, a lot of like pop, but like they start like getting druggy, but still fruity and poppy. That's probably my favorite overall.
Chelsea says, "Oh, that's great, but what is a pinchy?" All right, so we're going to turn this into somewhat of a two-man guitar tutorial. A pinchy. Yeah. I mean, how do you do a pinchy? Because my technique is. Hang on. I strike the string with the plectrum, but one of my nails, like on my third finger, is providing like a split harmonic because of where it's. So you need to know your guitar really well to be able to find those points. How do you do it?
I do it just like with the edge of my thumb, like this part.
That's interesting. It's beautiful.
Quality entertainment.
This is just the best.
Yes, pinchy is known as a pinch harmonic. I've heard them called squealies too.
No one calls them squealies.
I've heard squealy. There's also, are you doing like this type thing? With like that, only with a finger? There's that move too.
Show me what you do. Oh yeah.
I'm not good at it.
I never do that. I always do this one where like where I tap on the 12.
I don't got that. That's like a Brian May move, right?
Yeah. When you're doing. This is the worst podcast of all time. I love it.
The best. Two guys making pinchy noises. Comment section's loving it.
Right. Okay. Ooh, I likes pinchies, says Mariana.
I knew you would.
Jake has offered this tip. He says distortion helps the pinchies.
I agree.
I think he's right about that. Mylene says genius. I agree. Dip slide. Nikki's basically provided a 4-word synopsis of work so far. Dips, slides, pinch, and squeal.
Ooh, I like it.
Disasters are the most fun. Are you doing acoustic pinchies?
Yeah, take that, Jake.
No distortion on there.
Nope. Disasters are the most fun.
Yeah.
Having a great time.
Okay, Brian, a couple of people have asked how we met. How did we meet? Can you remember?
Well, yeah. We, like you were saying, I did set design on that video, and I think you gave a bunch of us tickets, people who worked in the video, to come see you guys in Philly. And then we met up after the show, and we went and we got dinner.
Oh, yeah. Where did we go?
We went to this crappy Midtown 2 diner, and you asked me if my sandwich was nice.
Did I ask you that?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said it was all right. It was a BLT. Yeah, that's how we met.
Nice.
And then I think we sang Bryan Adams and met up a bunch after that.
Yeah. I always thought you should be famous. I think you should be famous.
Thank you, Justin.
I don't understand why you're not famous.
Comment section. What do you think?
Why isn't this guy famous?
I mean, this great material we have here. They're getting their money's worth.
I don't know whether this is going to make us famous, but you should be famous. Can I direct anybody to your acting resume? Because I think there's some great stuff in there.
I don't have too. I mean, the little I have is like, I've been in like some Urban Outfitters commercials, some music videos. I did a music video for this band Nikos Gun, which is like people from Cage the Elephant.
Oh, is that who they are? I wondered who that band was.
I say, is that a Strat in that video, actually?
Yeah. That's when I saw that, I laughed out loud because I've heard you say those words so many times, and it's just brilliant to see it on the silver screen.
Yeah, on the silver screen. My video for my song Lady Blade under Langor. I act in that. I'll be doing something for Hoof Hearted Brewing coming up. We just filmed that yesterday.
Tom sent me a little. There's some wizard work in there, isn't there?
Yeah. It's hot. Real weird bugs. I was around a lot of weird bugs yesterday.
Yeah. Because you're in the forest and it's summertime.
Yeah.
What about that junk Genies thing?
Junk Genies. Yeah. If you on YouTube, if you look up Junk Genies, I'll find the exact thing now. I'm from Scranton. Anybody from Scranton?
Anybody here from Scranton? Yeah. There are only like 78 people watching at the moment, but some of them might be from Scranton.
You never know. You've been to Scranton.
I've been to Scranton, yeah. I love it in Scranton.
If you look up Junk Genies commercial.
So miserable.
This thing. Where am I?
Oh, yeah.
Junk Genies commercial.
Junk Genies.
That's me. You can find it. They don't want to watch it like that. You can't see it, could you?
Not really. You need to see it in full. What's the link to that, man? I'm going to post it on here. Can you text me it and I'll copy and paste it into the comments so people can go and look at it.
Cool.
Because I think Junk Genies is some of your best work.
Thank you. I've heard that before. I did the music too.
Aha, really? Is that a sitar on there?
No, it's a Kawai SM710.
Ooh, the rack mount version.
No, a keyboard.
Ah, okay.
Like what I call like family keyboards, like the little keyboard that every family has growing up.
Yeah, but I thought the Kawai stuff, they also do like some higher end, sort of less family friendly. Yeah,
and jet skis, I think too.
Aha, yeah. It's good to be diversified from sort of fake sitar sounds to, recreational lake vehicles.
Yeah, they do it all, the Kawai.
Can you get a 2-for-1, like maybe a jet ski and a synthesizer?
I wouldn't be surprised. My brother has a Volkswagen guitar that like apparently came with a Beetle. They were giving out guitars. I
think I've seen that. Is it made out of plastic?
Yeah.
I saw one in a jumble sale somewhere.
Yeah. But back to getting me famous. What do we do?
How do we make you famous?
Yeah, what do we do?
Did you just text me that link already?
I sent it to I WhatsApped you.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm gonna get that.
Got it?
I'll get that in the comments so people can look at it.
Cool.
Cool. Right, copy link, comments, paste. There you go, guys. Check out that link.
Did my own makeup too.
For Junk Genies.
Mhm.
Really?
Mhm. It was real awkward.
Where'd you buy it from?
Cal Ideas in Dunmore, Pennsylvania. It's this amazing like party supply store that's been around since like the 40s or 50s, and like you'll still find stuff like from 1994 in there. That's where I got it.
That's reassuring.
The whole shooting that was hilarious because it was like just for some local thing, but like my friend got the gig and he asked me and I showed up, and it was like the entire extended family was there like to watch this like video shoot.
Yeah. And
I had like change in the living room. It was wild.
Wow.
Local TV.
Well, I loved the cuts on Junk Genie. It's so ingenious. The editing is really brilliant.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Do the best I can.
It's great stuff.
Thanks.
So everybody knows who you are now, right?
It's me.
Brian, your favourite song by The Darkness, asks Laurie.
I mean, I want to say Nothing's Gonna Stop Us because I have like that cool connection to it, and like that's when I met all you guys. I'm gonna go with that one. Although I do like Forbidden Love. That's a good one too.
All right, so you're a hotcakes guy.
Yeah, a hotcakes guy. I think you showed me that when we did like you were doing some radio show in Columbus, I think.
I remember that. Yeah.
And you're like, sing on it. I'm like, I don't know it.
Oh yeah, you came and sang.
Wrote it or something. Like I just wrote it. I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out. Yeah. I'm gonna go Forbidden Love. That's my favorite.
All right, cool.
Beautiful song.
I wonder if there's like some footage of our performing it together somewhere.
I think there is. I know there's footage from.
Because there was cameras around, wasn't there, on that day? I seem to remember.
Was that?
There was cameras around, I think.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah. If not, I think somebody has footage. I've definitely seen footage from that.
There's definitely footage of you on stage with us.
Yes.
Because that's happened a few times now.
Yeah. You're like, who's that guy?
Now
who's that like handsome Hobbit guy up there?
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do? Some more shit riffs?
Some shit riffs. Take some questions.
Let's take some
Do you have
questions.
any questions? I like taking questions.
Let's take some questions. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you can take the questions.
I'm available for taking questions.
And then they can take the answers.
I might have some questions too, if that's okay.
Ask some questions, Brian.
Yeah, some questions. What's your favorite mode of transportation?
Okay, just gotta wait for the answer to come. It's a little bit of a delay on the questions thing.
Old.
That's it. Is that right? Am I doing the right key? Yeah.
Brian Adams, Tina Turner, great song. Beautiful. Are we getting answers from the transportation questions?
Skipping. Public transport. People are saying A10 Thunderbolt 2.
That's a good one.
Walking stroke cycling. Hoverboard. Water taxi. F-22 Raptor. Unicycle. Legs
PV
car. My car. F-35 Lightning. Walking.
Okay.
The old two legs. And spaceship.
Ooh, the old two legs.
The old two-leg shuffle.
Yeah, that sounds great. How about favorite dipping sauces?
That's a good pertinent one. I think dipping sauces are right at the forefront of people's minds right now.
Yeah, I think so too. I'll write a bad riff over while we wait.
Yeah.
It's hard writing bad riffs because you can't remember them. They're so bad sometimes.
Yeah, you forgot that one halfway through. You know that bit at the end there is from I Believe in Big Love.
Close. Yeah, it is. You could also, in bad riff zone, you can go like this, or F to C after anything, and it's real bad. Like,
I love the way you've analysed the way to make the worst riffs. It's brilliant.
yeah,
So
I'm here
what-
to help.
What key is the first bit in there? You're doing that in F. Ah.
Yeah, you can do it in any key. That's the beauty of that thing.
Aha. But it actually sounds a bit like Credence. Because you're good at bad riffs, I think.
Yeah. How would you with the dipping sauce question?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I haven't got my glasses on. Okay, so we've got Lucinda's coming with a strong Bernays. And
Ooh.
Mylene says sour cream with herbs in. Riki says Zwango, but I don't know if that's in relation to the dipping sauce or whether that's like the name of a guitar player that you sound like.
Sounds handsome.
Yeah, it probably is. Imogen says tartar, which I think is a good call actually. It's hard to beat tartar, you know.
That's a nice dipping sauce. You can put some hot sauce in that too.
Spicy tartar. I've never tried that. That's a good idea. There's capers in tartar, isn't there?
I think a proper tartar, yeah.
Lucinda says everything. Kim says spaceship again. That can't be. Okay, so she's mustard. Classic mustard, old school. Sweet Georgia sauce.
That sounds specific and delicious.
Karen says no, but I put it on everything. So when did Brian start learning guitar? There's a question for you, Brian.
We're all learning every day. I started in '93. I found a Beatles book in my parents' closet, but it only taught you the melodies of the songs. So I learned with a lot of my friends. So that's what I had to hear all the time.
That's the other one. When you hit the wrong note and then just bend up until it's the right one.
Yeah. The cool thing with that book too was they would add little things in it. So like the melody was, you know. Then they had you go.
Why?
They add little like riffs in for you to learn.
Aha, so you could sort of transport.
Maybe that's why I learned to like write bad riffs is to that damn Beatles book I found.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Brian, who is your musical idol? Oh, sorry, got some more answers on the dipping sauces while you're thinking about that. Aioli, you know that one? It's like I think it's Portuguese or Spanish. And guacamole actually was a real classic, isn't it?
I don't know if you could. I would say that's not a sauce. That's a dip.
Aha, there's a distinction.
Delicious, but I think it's more of a dip than a dipping sauce.
Just to be clear, Brian's not slagging off guacamole.
Not at all.
He loves it, but this is what we're talking about: is whether it falls into the dipping sauce category.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got like a pacey picante salsa?
That's more of a dip, but I'll take it.
All right, teriyaki.
Sure.
I always thought that was a glaze or something that you cook other things in, but
you could
dip. You can dip with it, yeah.
I've definitely
says hoisin, which is that's a plummy, plummy brown sauce, isn't it?
Is there fish in that? Is there fish oil in that?
Don't think so. No. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, so that's a good. These are all great answers.
Brian needs to market his own sauce called Strat on That.
I love it. Strat on that.
Lucinda's asking a very personal question. How old are you, Brian?
How old do you think I am?
I think she's only asking not because she hasn't. She's asking because I think she wants to know how much of your life you spent with a guitar in your hand.
Yeah, how long it takes to get these bad riffs and acoustic pitches.
How long it takes to go through the period of time when you're really fascinated with the guitar, you love it, and then you just want to make shit riffs of it.
Yeah.
And you finally get so jaded.
I've learned how to play fast. How can I make this horrible? 39 years young. Soon to be 40.
We've got to get you famous before you're 45.
45, that's the number?
Yeah, you've got to be famous before you're 45.
Well, if the pinchies and dipping sauce, this doesn't do it. I'm working on this, like that Castle Pop album. That might do it. I got a lot of art. Maybe that'll do it.
I bought one of your works of art a few years ago.
You did. Thank you. I bet it looks great. Wherever it is.
I need to frame it. It's a strange shape. It's a strange size and shape. It's not A4. You don't work in the traditional. It's not even A5. There's somewhere between, isn't there?
There's no rules in art.
No, it's not. Yeah, you can't standardize your art.
No. Sorry about that, though.
But it's making it hard. It's making it hard to frame. Yeah.
Make your own frame. It'll be great.
I don't have the time for that stuff. I could have a boy make a frame for me.
A boy.
or a neighbor.
Yeah. What if you just hung it from a capo?
But then wouldn't it be exposed to the elements? It needs some sort of protective glass enclosure.
Put it under your
You
pick.
don't know what this thing means to me, Brian. It needs to be
I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. Put it under a clear pick guard, and that'll protect it.
genius. That's the stuff. That's genius. Okay. I get 2 clear pick guards, buy another one of your works, and then put them back to back within 2, and then have it rotating from the ceiling.
There it is. That's genius.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Strat on that, brilliant. Whoever came up with that.
Yeah, that was Nikki. She's got some great ideas. Okay, so Nikki's also asking, where can we see Brian's art?
If you go to, this is a very creative. My Instagram handle. It's very creative. It's Brian_Langan, Langan, Brian Langan.
So what you've done there, you've taken your first name and then your surname and put an underscore in between them.
Yeah, because some clown had my other name, my name. Somebody already had it, so I couldn't. I had to add the underscore. But that's where you could find it.
I think I already know the answer to this, but Laurie's asking if you like Rush.
Yes, I mean, yeah, I like them fine. I don't actively listen to them or ever really have, but I've seen them before, and they put on an incredible show. I saw them on the tour where Geddy Lee's didn't have his bass amps; he had rotisserie ovens.
What, with basses inside?
No, he had like the bass amps backstage, and he had they had microphones hooked up to the rotisserie ovens, and they had like people coming out and basting the chickens, like actual chickens that apparently they feed the staff after the gig, and that was like his pretend bass amp. And they didn't like reference it or talk about it the whole set.
But did it smell like chicken throughout the thing?
Kind of, because I was pretty close. Could smell chicken, but I thought that was genius. So I love them because of that, but I don't actually like listen to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I think I love them because of the rotisserie chicken, but I don't. It's been a long time since I've actually put on a Rush record.
Right.
Okay, so Imi's asking if that was the Time Machine tour.
Rat opened up, if that helps. It was like maybe 2008,
Rat
9.
and Rush. No way. Wow.
They should have been called like Rattled by the Rush or something. Yeah, I don't know the tour name though. Rash.
Rut.
I like it.
Rut Rash.
Yeah.
Okay, some of the comments are getting a bit losing direction a little bit. Halloumi and grill it, Ian. Oh no. Feta. Oh, sorry. People were voting whether they like feta or halloumi. I don't know why. I don't know why that's become a thing in the comments, but feta or halloumi, you have to say.
I've never had halloumi, but I don't love feta, so I'm gonna guess halloumi.
I think halloumi is like a homemade cheese. I think you get it on. I think they barbecue it or something, don't they, guys? You see it on like a veggie burger would actually just be a slab of halloumi cheese with some vegetables.
I like a slab of things, and I like anything artisanal, obviously.
Of course.
I'm gonna go halloumi.
Okay. Okay. Do you ever eat tofu?
Yeah.
Okay. That was my question. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I love like a General Tso's tofu.
What about like a tofu in sort of breadcrumbs as a dipping vehicle?
Oh yeah, great, excellent.
Do you like things when you're dipping? Do you like stuff that's completely neutral flavored, or do you like to have like the, so you can get a pure experience of the sauce itself?
I like the idea of neutral flavored.
So basically, like an ice cube with some in breadcrumbs.
Yeah, neutral tones on that. Actually, I like a crisp with the creaminess.
Aha! So it's more about the texture of the.
That helps.
Yeah.
But I'll dip a carrot. You could dip something soft. I don't know what, a noodle. I'm not dipping noodles.
Dipping noodles.
Grow up.
I eat tofu sometimes.
Smells weird.
Tofu. You think so?
When you first open it up, kind of has like old man breath smell.
Everything smells weird when you first open it up, though.
That's true. That's a great. As the Charvel guy, I would say.
As a Charvel girl, yeah, I've got to say.
Yeah.
I think I was in a situation where I wrote a bad riff once. I can always tell it's bad because there's a sort of look, a grimace of pain on Rufus's face when he knows that he's expected to play along with me. It's something like this.
That's good. Ooh.
Something like this.
That's good. I'm into it.
Okay.
I'm into it. That's a good bad riff. And I like that you said I was in a situation once where I wrote a bad riff.
I didn't want it to be bad though. It just turned out to be bad.
What is it?
I think it's like you know. I don't know what. Oh no, it probably would be. Maybe it's that.
You could do that, but like the way you could do what I do with my bad riffs is I would go like throw some quick.
What's that bit? Oh yeah, you put like a harmonic in there.
With something quick.
Yeah, like a
Quick,
totally
terrible.
Okay, that's good. So like just like a passing flourish.
Yeah.
To make it even more unnecessary. It's good. What's that? Oh yeah. Nice.
Some chord. Those are some good tips to writing bad riffs. Try to fill every space with something stupid.
Yeah, that's a good tip. No space.
Yeah.
Never give them an opportunity to sort of go, oh, this is a terrible riff. It's like...
Yeah, you could either do the harmonic or like the. Those are always good.
I like a little roll down from too low. That's always a good one.
Yeah. A very disappointing roll down.
More like just a slide off.
Yeah, slide off. Hey, slide off.
Slide off.
Mm-hmm. What's going to happen the rest of your day?
This is my day. I'll probably go for a run or something, I think. Yeah, I'll go for a run.
Okay.
I have a football tournament tomorrow, so...
That's exciting. You hopeful?
No.
No?
No, not at all. No, I think we'll go out in the group stages, but it'll be fun.
That's cool.
Our centre forward is about 60.
Okay.
You know you're in trouble when I'm the spring chicken.
That's awesome.
So, do you like a sort of bass pickup funk riff? You know.
Oh yeah. That stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of move.
Yeah. I feel like that is the worst way to use a Strat.
Yeah, it's gross. Yeah, and those people will be like, "Oh man, it's real soulful, man. That's real soulful."
Totally so soulful. Yeah. And then the other guy's like, it was.
I always like. I never understand like that. You see so much of that, and then, but I always wonder like what are you listening to that makes you play that? Like what bands are like sound like that makes you, when you pick up a guitar, that's what you go to, like that cheesy like funky blues stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's a person that's
what's your inspiration?
listened to like one blues song, one funk song, and then a lot of
right.
rock, you know.
Yeah, and then like went to a guitar store.
Yeah.
Like, oh, these guys are doing that. All right, this is what you do.
Really inspired by this stuff.
Yeah.
What about like a passing bit that sticks around for too long, like a... Yeah, because you know a drum's like...
I love it.
Yeah.
Takes forever to get back to the E. I like it.
Yeah. You know it's going to the E. Just play the E.
Yeah.
What
get
you doing?
back to it.
Stop wandering around. Ah, okay. So, do you like Status Quo? Is one of the questions coming here.
I feel like I don't know much about them. I feel like they're like been around forever, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of famous for but they did a lot more interesting stuff in the early part of their career, and some stuff in the later part that wasn't as interesting but was still different, you know.
They have like stuff on like those like Nuggets collections, right? Like old '60s psych stuff.
Oh yeah, they do have some of that.
So I'm gonna say, obviously, I think I'm gonna say no because I don't really know much about them. I don't think they're British, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think, and they're very popular. I hear about them a lot, like in British TV and stuff. I don't really, in America, we don't, not much Status Quo talk.
Can I recommend something then?
Yes.
On the Level, their album. Okay. Have a listen to that.
What year is that?
Probably 70s. I think probably late 70s. I'm not sure on the year, but On the Level. It's great album cover. It's got down, deeper and down. But the full version of that is really got some great guitar playing. It's kind of like I would say that's their Let There Be Rock.
Okay.
You'd like it, I think. And the early stuff is when they're going on about Matchstick Men and stuff like that, and it's a bit more...
Yes, I know that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, there's some great stuff in Quo. Oh, here's a really interesting question. You can tell that this is more music related than Dipping Sauce. What do you both think of John Mayer and PRS guitars?
Not my style, I would say.
Do you know what? I saw it was on Instagram Live, and he was doing like a thing about, it was like a tutorial, but it showed a lot about his philosophy as a guitar player. Mm-hmm. And I must say, I was a little bit... I love his playing. I think like it sounds really authentic, but he's got this
very
thing.
Good.
He says to me, not to me, he said on the tutorial, he didn't say anything to me. Actually, he had, the one time I met him, he was really nice to me actually. So I don't want to slag him. I don't want to slag him off. Yeah. I really like him as a person. But so he sees, like, say you're in B, right? He sees B, therefore, as the equator. And what thrills him as a lead player is to go north of the equator. And then south. Okay. And I just thought, well, I was a bit disappointed by that.
Yeah, there's just up and down.
Yeah, it's just up and down. It's not the equator.
Yeah, what about like this way?
See, that's what puts you into legends category. The way you think around the corner, and the way your hand just goes wherever the bad riff takes it.
It really does.
And you don't care about equators. You don't care about roots.
No. I've been playing guitar. I don't know any scales but I know how to like kind of play fast. That's what makes my bad riff special. Like I can't even read music, dude. I can't even read music.
No, not gonna lie.
Dude.
But we're legends, so that's what matters. Isn't it?
Absolutely. Clearly.
What about the PRS guitar itself?
I know they play really great. Not my favorite look.
Do you know what my problem is with them? I think they're too easy to control. You know, there's no battle there between the player and the instrument. You know, I think even when you play a Charvel, there's a little bit of shittiness to it that you have to fight and you have to find out about, and then you sort of get to know your guitar. But I think those PRS ones are so Luthier beyond all soul. You know what I mean? They don't have any.
Yeah.
There's nothing spiky or horrible in the tone. It's all just, and the kind of bands that you see playing them, it's always prog or really accomplished blues, and never a real rock and roll. Never a real rock and roller will play a PRS.
No, maybe like some like new metal stuff, like Creed or something. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, no real rock and rollers.
Nobody really, no real rock and roller plays a PRS. There, I said it.
Yep.
Hey, so anyone here got PRS? Woo!
Oh yeah. Good guitar, great guitar.
Oh, I love
great
them.
players.
Yeah.
Great players play those.
Really great.
Yeah, real rock and roll guitar.
Is that him just trying to force some musical instinct into the people watching? Ah, yeah, maybe, Imi. I think, but he was, the way he was sort of presenting this thing, you can probably see it on his Instagram still, if you have a chance. But I found it like disappointing that he would have any kind of philosophy to do with the root and you know, finding your way around the fretboard. For me, the whole thing, you should be all over it all the time. You know, that's why it annoys me that the older Strats, and I love Strats, Brian, don't have the extra fret, because
you want to go high?
You want to be right up there all the time. All the time. Every solo should end with that note.
Yeah.
A lot of mine do end with that note, actually, but you know.
Especially if you're gonna do like add a bad riff, you're gonna go like. You want that extra. It's not high enough. Yeah.
Oh, and then the key change by accident.
Yeah. Oh. Or just.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
You can pretend like. Do that move.
Yeah.
Class. Yeah.
But you know, you do that on the PRS and you just slide right off the end of the guitar. It's too easy. It's too no blood on the frets, nothing. No soul.
I kind of hurt myself on that one.
What's that?
I kind of hurt myself. You're going high up there.
That's it.
So you're going to slice your finger off.
It's supposed to hurt. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy.
That's true. I love it.
Ooh, that's a nice vibrato. The best thing about you playing that is that all we can see is your face like.
Oh, yeah. Am I playing guitar or not?
We should do a thing like guess who's playing the guitar.
I would, if I saw a show called Guess Who's Playing Guitar, I would tune in.
All right, so I'm gonna WhatsApp you whether it should be me or you on the next one, and then the people at home have to guess which one of us is playing the guitar.
Okay.
So I suggest we go to bass pickup sound. less gain. And then the people at home have to guess which one of us is playing guitar based on their facial expressions.
We're gonna play, and we're gonna guess who's playing.
One of us is going to play. You have to look at your phone because I've texted you which one of us should be. And then the people at home have to guess which one of us is playing based on what our face is doing. I can see your hand moving. With the slide up. You can't do a slide up if you're trying to hide it.
Oh shit!
Also, you got to take your reverb off because I haven't got any reverb. They'll notice. Yeah. They'll notice you. Right.
Okay.
Let's go again. You found a way.
You. I'm not playing.
You found a way of taking even the funk out of that riff. It's so.
I like how to not look like you're playing guitar, we have to do this. Definitely not playing guitar.
That's the last thing I'm doing. I can't look at you. Yeah. They know I don't have the ability to play that riff. It can only be you.
It's true.
Right. Okay. Okay, so we had two guesses there. Sherry said Brian, and CJ said Justin. Sierra said Justin. And Claire said your arms still move when you play. But I think Imogen says Brian. Nikki says Brian. Sam says Justin. Toby says Brian. Karen says Brian. Vicky says Law. Heather says Justin. It's about 50-50, which just goes to show you.
Yeah, you never know.
So, now for the big reveal.
What's happening?
Well, it was Brian. The brilliant red herring was taking a sip of tea. Whilst
really
hammering.
Fooled them. Yeah.
It really threw some of the people who don't play guitar off the scent. But the guitarists, the guitarist recognised the ruse.
Yeah.
All right. So, we've been on for an hour and a half, Brian. Do you realise that? What have you got to do today?
I am going back to Scranton later on.
Okay, cool. What
going to do a socially distant thing for my family. Big backyard. Pop in, say hi, get out of there.
Acoustic stuff? Couple of songs?
No, family doesn't. We don't do too much music at the house. Even though I play, my brother plays. My dad has like 20 guitars, doesn't play. We don't really do not much music happening live music. We usually just put on Bryan Adams and like get drunk and like jump around like idiots.
Well, that sounds good, but in a socially distanced way.
Yeah, social distance way and talking over each other, which was like, I've only seen them once since all this, and we had masks on. It was like insane because everyone in my family talks over each other, but you kind of almost can't tell who's talking. Nightmare. But you know, got to see them for a second.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing today. No football tournament tomorrow though.
No. Well, you probably need to relax after all that socially distanced talking over each other while Bryan Adams is playing.
It's far out. But got to go say hi.
Yeah, of course. So Aidan says, big up Scranton. Nikki is asking if you're enjoying yourself. Are you enjoying this?
Right now or in life in general? I mean, right now, yeah.
Life in general?
Lately, yeah. I mean, it's tough times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say so. You know, try to stay positive.
Well, you're welcome to come and do this anytime you like, because I think this has been really good fun for me.
Yeah, great fun. I haven't talked to you in a long time.
Yeah, I'm glad we chose to do it in front of 100 people that you've never met before.
Yeah, let's like kind of catch up but not catch up and just start acting like goofballs immediately.
Yeah, it's perfect. At the beginning of this, I was trying to sort of, I don't know, I think I was just trying to be like a host. I was some semblance of a normal podcast thing, but I'm glad it descended into who's playing the guitar.
That's a good who's playing the guitar. That's a good bit. Yeah, I liked all the comment folks were great.
Yeah, they love you.
We love them. I learned about, apparently I didn't learn, I forget the name of it already, the yellow dipping sauce with eggs in it.
Béarnaise.
Béarnaise.
Yeah, béarnaise. So your take home for this should be béarnaise. And what was the other? There was another sauce that you need to try. HP.
HP.
Yeah, the HP is the sort of, I don't know, like the aristocracy version of A1. You know, like in those kind of like in the Garfield 2 movie when there's like an English version of Garfield.
Oh, the second one?
Yeah, the second one.
You watched the second Garfield?
I watch all of them. I love Garfield.
Well, yeah, me too.
But the one where there's a posh English version of Garfield, that's what HP is to A1.
Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Like
and that I like anything with an A's, so I'm excited about the béarnaise.
Yeah. Béarnaise. Well, but you're aware of hollandaise, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I love a hollandaise. I love a mayonnaise. I love a bolognese.
Aha. Is there anything with an A's?
A's man.
You are.
I went to dipping sauce school and I got all A's.
Good. It's pretty good.
So what do you think?
Oh no, because you just received your diploma from the.
That's real good.
See, we're on fire. What should we call this? Because we've got to put an archive link up for everyone to see later.
I really like Guess Who's Playing Guitar.
Who's playing the guitar?
Guess Who's Playing Guitar?
Well, that's you. I can see your elbow going, and I know that I'm not playing guitar. Right, let's try one more round. Right, I'm going to text you who should do it.
Okay. It's just a picture of his abs.
Should tell you everything you need to know. Sorry, Brian, my thumb was in it.
I was getting into it.
You looked really into it.
I was.
Right. Let's try again.
Okay. Beautiful riff.
I saw that. There's a video of Dan playing that song somewhere.
Good.
In Norway. Norway, and it really does this on the solo.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's beautiful.
Well, what do people say?
They all knew it was me because my thumb was in it, and you were really
Well,
into it.
we did another round though. You played wonderful, or somebody played wonderful tonight.
Oh, okay. Everyone's saying still me. Yeah, I didn't. Nobody. Oh, one person said Brian, knowing full well that it was me. Thanks for playing the game, guys. Okay, last round.
Last round, then we should wrap it.
Yeah.
Got a pack for Scranton.
Okay, so we've got 2 Justins, a third Justin. Jess says Brian. So it's 3-1 to me at the moment. A little flourish of Brian's. There's 6 more Brian's. 7, 8, 9. Yes, it's looking like. Sophie said that's Brian. Categorically, Brian. So Brian. Brian.
So Brian.
So Brian.
It was gross.
Yeah, the giveaway was that last note. Because I know you wanted to go like this, but you wouldn't have been able to pull that off. So you just went.
Yep, it was me.
Nice. All right. Well, let's sign off. You've got to go to Scranton, but thanks a lot for doing this.
Problem. I'd love to have you back anytime.
I really loved it, and I'll talk to everybody about doing this again, and maybe we can, when you got time,
Yeah.
No pressure.
Yeah.
But we'd love to have you. Everyone loves you, so.
Cool. You guys,
stuff.
great. They all sound great. Got a great crew there.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, nice one. So.
Thanks so much, man.
Thanks, Brian. Love you too.
See ya.
See you soon.
Bye.
Nice one.